We are off and running here tonight from inside EliteCom HarborCenter. We're going to have a good matchup for you tonight between the Bishop St. Timon Tigers and the Clarence Red Devils. Good evening, everybody. This is John Karuba for Bishop St. Timon. They're coming off a 4-2 win against St. Mary's of Lancaster on Sunday. They got a couple of big goals earlier in the contest from Ian Moran, one of which happened to be the game winner. Meanwhile, on the other side for the Clarence Red Devils, we've seen them a couple times this year, but they have played a lot better recently. They're 7-2 on the season, looking to continue strong. They're coming off a 4-3 win against Niagara Wheatfield back on Saturday. So let's take you through this one. John Kruber ready to bring it to you. Off the opening face-off, down ice right to left. Clarence Red Devils win it. Johan Deal going to fire it into the right corner. Now from the far side, plate to the line, not out. Right point, Clarence holds it in. They'll cycle it around the end boards. Puck tied up along the near side half wall. Clarence able to grab it. They'll feed it back. Now they control the left half circle. Deal takes a bump from Harper, throws it right out in front. That's deflected away to the right corner. Clarence has it again, high slot. Deal with a shot, and it goes in. They score! What a start for Clarence. Their first shot of the game. Somehow it found its way through the goaltender, Berhalter. It didn't appear to be that imposing of a shot, but it went 5-hole, somehow found its way to the back of the net, and a great start for Clarence. Just 30 seconds into the hockey game, Clarence strikes first. So for Johan Deal, that's a big goal. That's his first of the season, and Clarence is up early, 1-0. Face-off coming up at center ice, down ice left to right. It is the Tigers, and we'll see how they respond against the Red Devils. Meanwhile, for Clarence, it'll be Frank Juergens to take the draw. Bishop wins control. They'll push it inside their own zone. Played to the right wing. Clarence with the steal. Pushed to the St. Timon line. Now back out through center. They grab control again. Do the Red Devils. A long outlet on the right wing. Does not connect. From the far half wall, Clarence stays on it. Bishop able to grab it away from the far side. Down ice left to right. Pass that up the right wing, top of the right side, firing a shot with the Tigers. That got blocked away. Far side half wall. They still control it. Down ice left to right. Comes right out in front. That's swept away. Rebound, high crease. Red Devils able to swat it to the corner, not out. From the near side, Bishop St. Timon to the left corner. Now it's thrown right out in front. Hits something in front, not out. Back to the left point, firing a shot from a long way out. That time was Hakan Logan, but a nice save down low, and holding on to the whistle is Isaac Petrella. So for less than 2 minutes into the hockey game, we've certainly had plenty of action here on both sides, as Clarence was able to strike first on Johan Deal's first goal of the season. Face off deep in Clarence territory. St. Timon down the ice, left to right. On the draw, Clarence wins it. They'll play it far side, pushing it back around the end boards. Now it comes from the near side. Clarence grabs. They get knocked down from behind, but they play it out to center. Right to left comes Clarence. Pass is turned over right at the blue line. Timon going to play it down deep into the top of the right corner. Clarence grabs it, and they'll clear it back to center. Right to left down the ice, Red Devils storming in across the Timon line. Played to the line, not out. Left point, fire shot deflected right through the far post, as that almost went in to make it 2-0. From the far side, Tigers played around the boards, not out. Held in right point. Now it's scrambled down low, far half wall, played to line, not out. A long point shot from the right side, turned away far post that time by Berhalter. From the far side, Tigers able to get it. They'll clear to center. Long pass up the right wing. Does not connect. This will come back icing our call, and it's going to be against the Tigers. In case you're just settling in, John Kruberting, you do this one. Thank you for tuning in. Shots on goal just 2-1, but for Clarence, notable Johan Deal fired it in from the low slot, getting his first goal of the year just moments ago to give Clarence the early 1-0 lead. Face off deep in Tigers territory. To the left of the goalie, Berhalter. Timon wins the draw. They'll send it around the end boards to the near side half wall. They'll control out of the left corner. Now it's played far side. Timon going to play it to the line and able to get it out to center from the left wing. Puck gets tied up there. Clarence on the steal. They'll drop it back inside their own zone. From the far side, they'll work it ahead. And for the right wing, cycle it down into the Tigers' territory. Left corner, Red Devils have it again. Sidestepping a hit. Puck tied up. They're still dinging away. Finally able to grab it For the Tigers, it's Ryan Fay. Played to the far side half wall, held in. Far side, Tigers have it again. They get jammed up along the far side, still digging away at it. Played to the line and not out. Held in by the Red Devils. Puck bounces right through the slot. Comes to the left point. Clarence hold it in. They'll wheel it around the end boards. Comes to the left corner. Tigers able to get it, and they'll throw it back out to center. Puck tied up in neutral ice. Tigers able to grab it, and they'll sift it all the way down the length of the rink. Out of the right corner, Clarence has it inside their own zone. Johan Deal able to play it straight ahead. Controlling it there, it's Clarence. They'll backhand it all the way in on the goaltender, Berhalter, who will cover up to the far post and get a whistle. With 11:45 remaining here in the opening period, 1-0 Clarence is our score. Face-off coming up deep in Tigers territory. Clarence down the ice, right to left. Shane Smith to take the draw for Clarence. Against Sean Gavin, Clarence does win the draw. They'll play it around the end boards to the left side. Tigers glimpsing one along outlet down the right wing. Mini break. Low slot backhand. What a save that time by the Clarence netminder, as that was Isaac Petrella coming way out of his goal crease to challenge to the far post. But he gets the save and gets the whistle. Big opportunity that time as the Tigers broke in on goal. It was Jake Reed, came way out, but a big answer from Petrella. Off the draw in the left circle, Clarence plays it into the right corner. Red Devils there to grab it. They'll push it down the far side boards, back out through center. Drop pass, Tigers, puck tied up. They're starting to jam away at it. Now they'll clear it into Clarence line, giving away left side. One-timer, putting it wide of the far post that time was Reed, as it's gunned off the near side boards. Held in by the Tigers. They'll push it to the top of the right circle. Clarence has it. They'll take a back check, but they'll play it around the board. Stolen left corner. Base shot comes right out in front as he was looking for Reed. Now shot from the right point. Nice save. That's turned away far post. Back to the right corner. Tigers stay on it. They'll cycle it around. Comes back to the left point. Tigers keep the zone. They'll pitch it left circle. Reed tried to throw it in front. Did not connect that time. Out of the right corner. Puck gets tied up. Gavin has it in the right circle. Feeds it to the high slot. That's stolen away by Clarence, and they'll finally clear to center. Down ice right to left from the right point. High rising shot goes well over top of the cage. Left corner, Tigers play it to the line, not out. Held in by Clarence. Left circle. Tried to feed it to the high slot. Tigers with the steal. They'll push it ahead up the right wing. Clarence losing control. Right point, Tigers hold the zone, but they'll dump it in and head off on a change. Right corner, there's Clarence. They'll push it ahead. Right wing, Clarence dives right to left. Comes to the high slot. Now comes to the right circle. Nobody home that time. Tigers on the steal. Long pass that through the center of the ice. Trickles into the Clarence zone. They try a long entry pass down the right wing. That does not connect, and that'll come back. Icing is the call. Jake Sweeney was trying to hit a long pass to Ethan Bashara, but it didn't connect. And as a result, with 9:57 to go in the opening period, Clarence has a 1-0 lead. Face-off coming up, though, deep in Red Devils territory. To the left of their netminder, Petrella. Evan Harper to take the draw for the Tigers. He'll play it to the high slot. Nobody there. Stolen back by Clarence. Down ice right to left from the right point. They'll cut in right, so firing a wrister gets blocked. Left circle, taken away by the Tigers. Played to the line, got it out all the way down, and just going to miss the goaltender, Petrella. So yet again, it'll come back. This time, the icing against the Tigers. 3-2, the shots on goal in favor of the Tigers with 9:42 to go here in the first period. And it's Clarence with the 1-0 lead over Bishop. Face off deep in Tigers territory to the left of Berhalter, the goalie. Clarence wins the draw back to the right point. Now fed high slot, one-timer got blocked. Never made it on goal. Dangerous chance there. Weasel its way out to center. Left to right. Tigers have it with a long outlet on the right wing. Does not connect, but icing waved off. Clarence there to grab it behind their own net. It's Sweeney. Sweeney coast to coast, weaving his way to center. Down ice right to left. Taking it to the high slot. Puck gets tied up, and Tigers finally able to get it to center. Reed from left to right takes a hit, but he's able to dump it down deep into Clarence territory. 9:10 to play in this opening period. 1-0 Clarence to score. Played ahead up the left wing. Puck tied up. Clarence has it. Down ice right to left. From the left circle, thrown right out in front. Could not connect on the tap in. Left circle held in Red Devils. They control out of the left corner. back behind the Timon net. Now back to the right point, and the net gets knocked off its mooring, so we're going to have play come to a halt here. Lucky break that time for the Tigers as Clarence still up by 1. As we'll have a quick timeout here, 8:51 to go in the first period, 1-0 Clarence the score. Back here at the HarborCenter with 8:51 to go in the opening period, 1-0 Clarence leading Bishop. Face off deep in Tigers territory to the left of Berhalter. Off the draw, Clarence wins it back to the left point. Now they'll send it down low. Deal in the right half circle, loses control, but he'll push the center from the far side. Clarence giving away, mini 2-on-1, comes left circle, breaking in on a goal. That's broken up by the goaltender Petrella nicely as he'll play it up the left wing. Back come the Red Devils. Left circle firing his shot that time from a long way out was Jacob Bernardoni. Nice save there by Berhalter as he'll hang on for another whistle. Dangerous opportunity, a bad pass just outside the Clarence blue line led to a potential 2-on-1. But again, Petrella, being his own defenseman there, made a nice play to break that up. Off the draw, it's played to the left point, held in by the Red Devils. They'll feed it down low. Out of the left half circle, Red Devils down the ice, right to left. They'll push it into the left corner. Clarence Red Devils really digging away at it. They finally grab control. It's Ethan Bechera. He takes a back check, but he'll play it along to the far half wall, having them deep in their own end. Tigers finally come away with the steal on the back check. Out to center, a pass up the left wing. Puck trickles there, and Clarence able to put it out to center. Pass up the left wing. Red Devils have it. Left half circle. Bechera overskates the puck, but he gets it again for the Red Devils. Plays it to the right corner. Clarence has it again. Tried to throw it in front at Bernardoni. Did not connect. Back to the right point, but held in by Clarence. Far side half wall. Puck tied up, and Timon tried to play it down the far side. That pass didn't connect, and we got a whistle as it looked like it deflected out of play. With 7:38 to go in the opening period, 1-0 Clarence is our score. We're bringing this game to you tonight on JCJ Production Broadcast. Again, 7:38 to go in the first, 1-0 Clarence is the score. Red Devils win the draw back to the right point. Winding up and firing, that gets blocked. Now it's played to the right point again. Could not keep it in, and the Tigers up the left wing pass. That won't connect as well. Once again, another icing. So a lot of offensive chances on both sides, but we can't get away from the icings. Again, we'll step aside, 7:26 to go in the first period, 1-0 Clarence. Back here inside HarborCenter, 1-0 Clarence. Our score, 7:26 to go in the first. Clarence has a face-off coming up deep in the Tigers' end, down ice, right to left. They do have the only goal of the hockey game thanks to Johan Deals, first of the season. They win the draw, do the Red Devils back to the right point. It's fed down low out of the right corner, comes right out in front, high slap, fire, shot, score! That time a great play in the left corner, and they found a way. That time firing it home was Travis Unosic, who now has goals in 2 consecutive games. He scored against Niagara Wheatfield, and now he just buried it home, top right corner. And with 7:16 to go in the first, Clarence off and running. It's the Red Devils 2, and the Tigers no score. Face-off coming up right at center ice. Again, Shane Smith going to draw the primary assist on that goal. Puck tied up. The Tigers win control. They'll steer it into a Clarence zone. Out of the right corner, they'll lose control. It's Sean Gavin. Try to throw it in front. That gets thrown in the right circle by the Red Devils. They'll play it ahead. Potential 2-on-1 right wing. Does not connect with Bechera as the puck got tangled up. Timon has it inside their own zone. And Timon going to glide it out to center. Clarence there to grab it. They'll push it just inside the Timon line. Long pass that up the right wing. Reed takes a bump as he hits the Clarence blue line. Plays it to the right corner. Puck going to get tied up. They're still digging away at it. Clarence able to grab. They'll play far right corner. And now a saucer pass up the left wing. Back comes Clarence again. Sidestepping a defender, but a nice defensive play by Ryan Fay to break that up for the Tigers as he has inside his own zone. Bishop down ice left to right. Long pass up the left wing. Does not connect, but not going to make it far enough for icing. Clarence back to retrieve inside their own zone. And now a giveaway right circle. Here come the Tigers high slot. Could not get a shot away. Backhand right out front. Following up on the play and making a big save was Petrella to the far side, as that was Steven Palmisano cutting in on goal. And thanks to another sloppy turnover, a big chance, but Petrella slammed the door shut. Palmisano to take this draw for the Tigers. Clarence dodging a bullet. Cameron Heim out there to take the draw for Clarence. Puck tied up in the left circle. Clarence able to steal it away. That's Kyle Kolazar with a pass up the left wing. Driving in left circle, it's the Red Devils. Kevin Carl playing it high slot. Firing, scored! That time it was Cameron Heim. He jumped into the play. Nobody for the Tigers had him, and they wristed it home with 5:53 to go in period number 1. This is quickly becoming a runaway. Clarence 3, Tigers no score. You could see for the Tigers and now their head coach, Matt English, not happy, and it looks like we're going to get a goaltending change. We are. This really was not on Berhalter. This is more trying to get his team fired up. We're now going to have Eamon Jordan come into the game for the Tigers. So Berhalter going to get the quick hook, and we will step aside with 5:53 to go in the first. Clarence, 3 goals on 4 shots, and they have a 3-0 lead with 5:53 remaining in the first. You are watching Monday Night Hockey in the Fed on JCJ Management Productions. Back here inside the HarborCenter with 5:53 to go in period number 1. Clarence with a 3-0 lead. They have just chased the Tigers starting netminder Cole Berhalter from the game after scoring 3 times on 4 shots. Johan Deal, Cameron Heim, and Travis Unosic are the goal scorers. Face-off coming up at center ice. Clarence down the ice, right to left. Frank Juergens wins the draw for the Red Devils. He'll push it inside his own zone to the far side. It's broken up at center, and Timon tried to play it to the far side half wall. Instead, it goes right into the Clarence bench, out of play. So, as mentioned, we do have a new netminder in the game for St. Bishop. It's going to be Eamon Jordan. So he'll come in to try and see if he can do a little bit better. Clarence on the draw. Puck gets tapped in the neutral zone. Potential 3-on-1. Left serve tires right out in front. That one off a skate and did not connect at the far post. From the far side, puck gets tied up. Tigers come away with it. Comes right out in front. They whack away at the puck, but having the post covered that time for Clarence, it's Isaac Petrella, and he gets the whistle. For the Tigers, you could see some frustration already settling in. They had a big win last time out, but now with still 5:20 to go in the first, they find themselves down by 3. Face-off coming up deep in Clarence territory to the left of Petrella. Verruder wins the draw for Clarence, gives it away right half circle, fires from a sharp angle. That's turned down short side. Now comes left corner. Now cross ice right half circle, but Clarence with a good play defensively to break it up. Pass that up the left wing. Bishara, left circle, backhand, puts it wide of the near side post. From the far side, Tigers get it, but afterwards, somebody went crashing into the net as the Tigers net went flying, and we get another whistle with 5:07 to go in the opening period. Clarence was trying to follow up on that rebound as it was Verruder charging in full steam ahead. He also took a Tigers player with them. Face-off coming up deep in Tigers territory. Clarence down the ice right to left. Verruder to take the draw. He wins it for the Red Devils, plays it straight across to the left circle. Tigers steal, and they'll glide to center. Clarence has it inside their own zone. Far side, they'll push it ahead, and they'll wheel it the rest of the way into Tigers territory. Left corner, Clarence has it, tried to throw it in front. That didn't connect. Now they control again, play to the line, not out. Left half wall for Reuter, throws it in, goal save made. Left of the crease, Bishara feeds it to the right circle, didn't connect. Now from the far side half wall, it's pushed into the left corner. Puck tied up there. Clarence, Verruder, right half circle, fires the shot, puts it wide of the near post. Comes to the left corner. Big hit there as they take a bump, still fighting away for it. Tigers able to play it ahead up the right wing, controlling. Now taking it right corner. Tigers have it in the Clarence zone. They get tied up. Timon, sharp angle shot off the side of the net. Right corner, Tigers feed it right out in front. Rebound. What a save, far post rebound. Puck still loose, and now the whistle comes in as the net went off its moorings. How did that puck stay out? There were 3 or 4 whacks. Petrella was down with 4:09 to go in the opening period. Still 3-0 Clarence. That was the Tigers' best opportunity of this opening period to get on the board. And instead, Petrella, who's had to make a number of big saves here in the first period, came up with a huge one right there to keep Clarence's 3-goal advantage intact. Face off deep in Clarence territory to the right of Petrella. For Clarence, it's Cameron Heim on the draw against Harper for the Tigers. Clarence pushes it back behind their own net. They'll play it to the left circle, play it to the line, not out, right point. Tigers hold it in. Puck back behind the Clarence net. From the far side, Tigers have it. Out of the left corner. Puck still dinging away for. Tigers have it, tried to throw it in front, and that came loose. Clarence able to sweep it away far side. Down ice, right to left, back they come, right circle. Firing a shot, save made, turned away. Back to the left point. They'll hold the line. Now from the left circle, Tigers with the steal. Down ice left to right. They'll push it down deep into the Clarence zone, right on Petrella, who will leave it off to his defenseman. Right to left, it is Jake Sweeney. Giveaway, high slot. Tigers could not control the puck. Sweeney gets another chance, and this time he will clear it out to center. Left to right, it's the Tigers playing it straight ahead, looking for Reed. Held in at the left point by Bishop. Clarence with the steal from the far side half wall. Back out to neutral ice. Once again, the Tigers fire it down deep. Clarence back behind their own net. Again, it's Sweeney with inside 3 minutes to play in the first period. 3-0 Clarence is our score. Back to center, the Tigers able to grab it again. They'll dish it deep into Red Devils' end. Clarence has it again behind their own net. Played to right half circle from a sharp angle. Throws it right in on Petrella, who will cover up to the near side post and get another whistle. Down by 3, it's pretty clear the Tigers going with a strategy of just throwing everything towards the net for a big rebound. Petrella's done a nice job, and with 2:47 to go in the first, our score remains 3-0 Clarence. Off the draw, Tires throw it right in the crease to the right side. However, Petrella able to clear it out of there. Pass up the right wing. Red Devils out to center. They try to skid away, but as they pitched it to the Tigers' blue line from the far side, the Tigers played it right into the Clarence bench. Out of play. 8-6 our shots on goal. 3-0 Clarence is the score. So Clarence with 3 goals on 6 shots. For the Tigers, they have 8 shots, but still have yet to find the score sheet. Neutral zone faceoff coming up just in front of the Tigers' blue line. Clarence pushing it ahead far side. Tigers going to glimpse it back out to center. Puck gets tied up. Johan Deal onto the puck for the Red Devils. He'll gun it down deep into the Tigers' zone. Tigers control. Is Jordan, the new goaltender, going to play around the boards? Not out. Right point, Clarence. Long point shot. Nice save by Jordan. Right corner. Deal with a sharp angle shot. Save made. High slot. Score! Wait, did we have a whistle or did that go in? Yes, it did. It is a goal. Great awareness there. Following up in the high slot, it was Alexander Sykes who rifled it home to the top right corner, top shelf. Sykes had stopped after the puck went in. Looked like Clarence maybe wasn't sure if it was going to get waved off, but it does count. And with 2:10 to go in the first, Clarence running away with it now. It's the Red Devils 4 and the Tigers no score. Face-off coming up at center ice. Harper wins control for the Tigers. Puck tied up. He'll push to the Clarence blue line from the left side. They'll play it ahead up the left wing. Does not connect. Jordan out of his net. He'll leave it off to his D-man. Left to right come the Tigers. Puck up for grabs at center. From the left wing. Tigers going to spill it deep into Clarence territory from the far side. Clarence have it. It's Bishara behind his own net. Bishara going to play it up the right wing. Red Devils have it. Puck gets tied up. Tigers grab it again across the line. Playing it to the right circle. Did not connect. Clarence there on the steal behind their own net. Down ice right to left. Puck tied up there. Clarence able to grab it. Played to the right point and back out to center. Tigers pushing it ahead. Puck tied up. Right to left. Here comes Clarence storming away for Reuter. High slot for a nice glove save to the far post that time by Jordan. Gun around the end boards. Now comes back out to center again. Clarence able to grab it. It's Sweeney to the far side pushing it ahead. 2-on-1. Right serve for Reuter with a shot. Nice save, Jordan. And he'll pounce on top of the puck. on top of the crease as Veruter was gunning. He had a couple of teammates with him. Another dangerous chance, and the clock stopped. A minute 4 to go in the opening period. Now 4-0 Clarence is the score. Face-off coming up deep in Tigers territory, right to left Clarence. Off the draw, they'll play it to the right point for Sweeney. Going to glide it down deep into the left corner. Puck tied up. They're still dinging away. Tigers back out through center. Clarence able to get it down ice right to left. Puck tied up. They're still scrambling away at it. Tigers able to grab it. Puck turned over at center ice. Right to left. Back comes Clarence right side, firing a shot. Turned out. Blocker. Rebound. Off the goal post. Clarence almost had their 5th goal of the period. Instead, the Tigers lofting a long pass down the right wing. Does not connect. Goes right in on Petrella, who will hang on to the near side. Smart decision there, as it looked like Ben Giuliano was storming in hard on the Clarence netminder. Instead, he'll hang on. Clock stopped with 30.8 seconds to go in the opening period. 4-0 Clarence is our score. Face-off deep in Clarence territory, and it looks like we have an injured player down on the ice. So again, play is stopped with 30.8 to go in the opening period. 4-0 Clarence the score. An injured Clarence Red Devil. It's Travis Unosic. And now he's back on his feet, skating off under his own power. He had Clarence's 2nd goal tonight. Also had a big goal against Niagara Wheatfield, as he is now skating back to the bench. He's heading back to the locker room with 30.8 seconds left to go. 4-0 Clarence to score, out shooting the Tigers 13-8. Face-off coming up deep in Clarence territory. So Kevin Carl now out there for the Red Devils, as Unosic is off with the injury. Left to right. Off the face-off, Tigers win the draw right, so firing a slapper right in on Petrella, but he's got it again to the near side post and gets another whistle. That time for the Tigers, it was Tommy English who loaded up and let that slapper go, but not enough traffic in front, and Petrella was able to make the save. With 26.4 to go in the opening period, 4-0 Clarence to score. Left to right down the ice. Tigers with a big offensive zone draw. They lose control in the right corner. Clarence skating down ice right to left will push it back behind their own net with 20 seconds left to go in the first period. Right circle, held in by the Tigers. Big hit there, and now it looks like a Tigers player is slow at getting up. Long pass, meanwhile, play carries on to center. Right to left, it's Clarence. Played up the left circle. Now back to the left point for Veruter with 4 seconds and 3. Taken away by the Tigers. English with 3 seconds and 2. Long slapper down the ice right on Petrella, who will glove it easily. And that'll do it for the opening 12 minutes of play. For Clarence, they took that hot streak and carried it right over into this game. 4 goals in that opening period. Could not have asked for a better start. The goals, Johan Deal getting his first of the season, Alexander Sykes, Cameron Heim, and Travis Unosic, who did have to leave the game with an injury. We'll give you an update on his status as soon as we get it. But those are your goal scores, 13-9, the shots on goal. And after the opening period of play, our score, it's the Clarence Red Devils 4 and the Bishop Tigers no score. We'll be back in a few minutes with the second period, but for now, stay tuned for the intermission report. John Kruba saying thank you for tuning in. This is JCJ Productions broadcast.